Cool. Okay, so I got a new setup. I guess I'll explain after this mission. Oh, he's trying to get out right now, isn't he? Yeah. So here's the easiest way to what I'm trying to demonstrate here is economic. If I'm using two hands to do almost nearly anything in this game, the most difficult thing I have yet to do, I should say, my character has yet to do, is use weapons one-handed. Because it's both the left trigger and the right trigger. Uh, Can I let go and then toss it? That was a far toss. I can't tell if that's working or not, or what the camera's looking like. That one's definitely gonna hit. And it's gonna explode, and then the other meteorite that's gonna explode. Soon, just leave the area. Call it cab. Lots of different things to do. It's just very economical use of force. I try to have the phone open in the game. It just makes for a better picture. Look like something was whatever that snake had looked like something else. So calling a cab. While the cab shows up, here's my new setup. Because the weather changed, I had to pull out the couch and sleep on that. Just the way the air conditioning set up in this house. It went from 65 degrees 2 days ago to yesterday 75, and in some rooms it's even higher. So, is this travel option on the game? Is that activated yet? I don't know. Where to go? It's a good question. Go to the store, the movies, owned apartment. No reason to go to the garage or apartment. The clubhouse, the the business, the nightclub, the arcade. Yeah. Well, that's far away though. Is there anything close by? Huh. Well, just get out of here. I was making a joke. I don't know. Only 1 minute to get out. Gotta find the waypoint on here. There it is. Okay. I was making a joke. I'm definitely in a hurry. We got a minute. Um. Well, I guess I was gonna show the community post on YouTube. That's something to do in the cab is use the phone. There. No, $85,000. Mission complete. Just today she's delivered her. Wow. Yeah, she got two business battle goods to the nightclub, and one at the very last second. There's a screenshot of it. She got $500,000 for delivering the LSG, LSPD, the Los Santos Police Department. Um, I thought I said to her, and I was just waiting here. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna leave that app. I don't know what I had over here. Um, Internet is 5 megabits per minute over here. Even on 5G, it's the same. Yeah, but where's the community section? Made a community post. Grandma Chaz, aka Grandmaster Creative, over here. I tagged. I thought this was funny. Uh, I took a screenshot of this new podcast. Uh, Damn, like, that's just not loading. Yeah, my channel is real old over here. One of these playlists is just as old. It's one of the oldest. It's the first one on the list. Okay, so here's what I messaged him today to Grandma Cletus. this morning. There's an all-new podcast featuring Robert Greene, book 48 Laws, protege. I couldn't remember Ryan's name, and he goes Animus. I'm trying to remember. I can remember the name of his book rather easily. And so I said Ryan something looked like Tony Robinson, and Ryan really does look like Tony Robinson. So Jairek. So I tried to delete this picture because it's kind of personal. I know from Facebook, anything on Facebook is kind of personal. This is so funny. I I saw that I searched Robert Greene like 2 days ago, and I found this. You know, the title is just so bad, so funny. Um, there's a link to the podcast. There's other people tagged. I think I tagged just about everyone, so I left someone out. Um, looks like Daily Show's untaggable. His Chad's channel. Yeah, no tweeters. We're like the elders of YouTube. Funny enough, this video is from 10 years ago, 7 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. But when I go to the adult section, we were still in high school. No, 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 no. We graduated in May 2006. So we just got dropped off on the cab, and now it's time to go to arcade. Because apparently, as far as not economics but finances goes, over here by the casino is preview content. Uh, Probably should have done that. Oh, okay. So now it says to go somewhere else. Is she gonna walk all the way over there? Is it even on the map? Oh, it is. It's just over there. So you just walk over there. So yeah, I'm just trying to demonstrate an economical use of force. Just one hand. More difficult, although I would say it's closer to even as far as the PlayStation controller goes. And the idea is to just do the things we want to see in the world because um, I got the idea from a podcast. Someone was joking about a political campaign called Leg 2020, and I was like, "What? Leg 2020? There's even a picture right there." Um, it's like aim for the leg only. Like, what if, like in movies? I think Jodie Foster movie, whatever they're talking about, Leg 20, aim for the leg, so non-lethal wound. You know, and then escalate up the scale of force to whatever. So I'm using, Newton's gravity laws of force right here. Force equals mass multiplied by something. Uh, Gravity, the gravitational force, whatever, the equation. And so cars are like a real obvious demonstration of that. Like, what's weird is like, why is it more difficult in modern times to walk? It's more difficult to walk. So I gotta press. This is just to walk. That's a heavy force on the joypad. And then to run, I gotta apply this green button. And now there's a run. This is a walk. Okay, walk is just holding just the joystick. But then driving a car is using this soft trigger. These are so soft. Oh no, that's the wrong button. That's the weapon button. So I can show what that means. I suppose that just walk this far, almost halfway over there. This is a demonstration of no, it's an application of force. It's, just swinging our arms without actually breaking the window or hitting the window would have been a demonstration of force. So I'm real big on demonstration of force, kind of like Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, Bill Gates, kind of like clowns just demonstrate the force, but then there's actual enforcement agents and officials who apply the force. So it's not real. It's I wouldn't consider it a government secret, but it's real unknown in general. Just the idea of it. So what's weird is video games how they used to be. I don't know what happened. That happened automatically. How they used to be, it used to be easy. Like I just press a button to run. Like I just press this button. That's a lot easier to hold down than this, and it goes like left and right, and it's like a heavy force to apply that. And I'm just saying, contrary, it's a myth that video games are easier to play nowadays. But no, they're actually more difficult. And this is how she gets to arcade. Um, so yeah, to do the change we want to see in the world, of all the millions of video game players, um, you know, who get excessive force used on them, it's hypocritical. It's hypocritical for the average citizen to get force applied to them, physically. To I think Power versus Force is a book I've heard about. I don't, I kind of understand the idea of it more after thinking about it, but I've never read the book. Anyway, um, yeah, the way that they play video, if everyone played a video game the way I do, just aiming for the leg, trying not to hurt even the non-player characters. Forget, there's player characters, and then like she's a player character because I'm the player, and those are non-player characters because they're computer controlled. Um, and I treat virtually everyone. I try to treat everyone the same, uh, but especially for player characters, I treat them like I'd want to be treated. You know, and I'm just thinking in 30 years if the new next generation of video gamers only, if they understood, I don't know, if they applied the scale of force, escalation of violence, or whatever it's called, reasonable use of force, and they were trained that way via video game. If the video games taught them how to have a relaxation response, that's a different book. I have that book. I haven't read it. I really wanted to understand that. And I think I do now. But um, these kind of things. So yeah. So then the small percentage of them, let's just say 1% of the gamers in 30 years, would eventually become police or military or some kind of a enforcement agent or official, and they would understand the use of force because they've been trained from the video game. So the idea is just to be the change, one wants to see in the world, and so that's why I aim to the leg. That's kind of funny, but the idea of me only using the minimum amount of force over here, if I could adjust these two and do this instead, that would be great. But it's not possible because consoles and stuff are like really difficult to customize compared to a computer. So I'm gonna take this apart. Oh, I added a new stuff on here. Oh, it's done. So now she can purchase that mirror parts now. Might as well go into the light. Um, I don't think it's possible to film that then. So whatever. The outfit, I forgot what I named. I named it something different outfits. Different outfits so I can go through real quick. Inventory, style. Oh, black. It's called black shirt male. Can decide whether. Oh, that was different. There's born to heal on the helmet. How do I zoom in? Line shoes. Oh, born to save. Hockey jersey, bright pants, and whatever it's called. Ice. Because there's a Bellevue, the quote from Die Hard 3. There's an Pink Panic, kind of like Pink Panther. And Weatherman Face. I don't know, I've been through these before. Been over this and over this. Headhunter, that's like set up song. Um, Everlast, Jump Around, in House is same song. What was the phone up for? Right. And foreclosures, finances. Oh, we're gonna buy an arcade, which one to purchase there. Highlight just arcades, no auto shops, no hangers, airplane hangers, no bunkers, no nightclubs, no facilities, no clubhouses, only arcades. So there's a few of them. There's two up here. This might be the cheapest one. Oh my gosh, 1.5 million, 1.2 million. I'm sure that's the cheapest one. And so she has about 7 million. But apparently, this is the most reasonable heist that there is. It's the best paying one. Oh no, 2 million. Which one's closest to the casino? 2.5 million, 1.8 million. That's a greedy fish. We go with the 1.8 million. No extra stuff. No extra stuff. There's a lot of extra stuff. Different styles. That's plus 300,000 just to change the style. No, that's 500,000 for this. No, no. Greed is. I've been trying to understand and look for quotes in Robert 48 Laws book. It really has to do with nutrition. It really does. Personal quarters and a high score scheme. How much is a high score scheme? 300,000? No. No way. No way. Um, yeah, nutrition and greed and not eating the entire meal. Eating like 90% of the meal is having to do with food and having a allowance of calories per day, etc. Set waypoint with her that. No, I already know what it is. It's not very far at all. What's the easiest easiest way I'm thinking? Yeah. Helicopter. Alright, so helicopter, Sparrow, Jack Sparrow. We gamble and guzzle and even hijack drink at me hearties yo ho. Yo, a fireplace for me. Alright, so I have to do this in order that I can apply the throttle and whatever lever, and meanwhile this top right here is the turn, how it turns, or the rudder. I got another rudder over here, and then I apply the throttle, go up, and then my thumb applies this, and I do a lawnmower outside. Oh, and there's a red on the radar. That means the player has a bounty on them. I assume because they're playing bad. You know, my character stole so many cars that some of the non-player characters even put a bounty on it. And there's different things that I do at that point. I put a bounty on the people who um, had taken her out. So she's hovering a bit too close to this player, but yeah, last time she got $10,000. So this magic is that magic player magic 4206316. So she's not gonna have to pay for that. Oh no, this is impossible to do one-handed. There's one player, but that's the wrong one. Maybe it's the right one. I'll pause it. That's what I found after playing so much, to get players to just leave one alone, leave me alone, is to just pause it. It's like they're headed to the B gas. Okay. The arcade is so close to here. So that player's going to take fire, please. Order a new vehicle request. A new vehicle request. Oh no, she's right in the way. Found a new word today, reading an entire article on the Sun magazine from the UK. It's a tabloid/magazine talking about President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin's body language during his 2 hour speech that they called not unhinged, but deranged. And it was played, like the word played with an S. It just means to spread. Stop the spread. Stop the spread. Here's the arcade. I don't know. It was a good article. I emailed it to myself. So I'm gonna end the video here because it's gonna be another video that I can't get past. Yeah, of course, $100 paid $2 million. I don't got that kind of money. Maybe bank does though. Got that kind of money. That's Maze Bank Tower. All right, that's the end of it.